So Rumi, could you first start by introducing yourself to the Seoul community?
Hey, thank you. So my name is Rumi, and for the past 2 years, I worked as a business development professional for crypto projects under DMM.com. And during this time, I travel almost every month, and I occasionally spoke at events as the head of partnership. Since DMM shut down its crypto business, I recently started working for Abstract Asia as part of the Japan Council, where I am focused on building a community lead in Japan. Yes.
Awesome. So you must be really busy.
Yeah, but yeah. So the position for Abstract Asia is different from before. That's why like I'm struggling how can do better, but it's gonna be good. It's fun.
Right, awesome. So for those of us that don't know what DMM is, could you briefly explain what DMM does as a company?
Sure. Yeah, DMM.com is a Japanese enterprise with 41 million users and 2.5 billion US dollars annual sales. And the company operates over 60 plus businesses, with its largest segment being games, comics, and anime. And actually, I work for anime industry right now. So let me talk about the time I was BD for the DMM crypto. And as a BD at DMM, I attended networking events and promoted the DMM brand and sought out promising projects for collaboration. And after events, I connected these projects with the relevant teams, and I participated in events not only in Japan but also abroad.
So what is the most important thing to keep in mind when you're working as a BD?
Yeah, so it's kind of difficult to choose, but the key to success in BD is being open-minded and actively listening to and helping others. These are important, and building new mutual trust, and also essential to decide what not to do, I think. And in the crypto space, friends and business partners can overlap, but not always. And it's important to prioritize the team's benefit and handle deals in order of importance, I guess. And there are countless projects out there, so try to engage with everyone would be like overwhelming and counterproductive. So while it's crucial to make efforts to connect with many people, selecting the right individual for business discussion is equally important, I think. Otherwise, you risk delays in responses and losing trust and missing out on crucial deals.
Right, you must have met so many people.
Yeah.
And in terms of KPIs for work, how do you
Uh-huh.
set KPIs?
So DMM did not have formal KPIs for BD, but like I try to set goals for myself. And my primary objective as DMM was to secure game projects interested in joining our platform we were building. Based on the overall team goals, I worked backwards to determine how many projects I need to engage with and considering the theme of the conference and the region every time when I go to like business trip.
All right. So when you meet someone new and when you're forming a new partnership, what is the top of your mind? What's the top consideration that you think about?
Yeah, there are many points I have to check, but I evaluated the strategic depth of the project and its enthusiasm for entering the Japanese market. And since there are no established success stories in blockchain gaming, and I assessed how well thought out and innovative their strategy was. And while we offered support for entering the Japanese market, DMM's Web3 was also still in its infancy. That's why I based my decisions on whether they were genuinely interested in growing alongside us in terms of awareness and recognition.
So you considered like how much they know about the Japanese market and how much they know about DMM, etc. Is that correct?
Yeah. And like, if they're really passionate to expand the Japanese market, like we would try to help. But like DMM is also still like not so well known as Web3 yet at the time. So that's why I was telling them like, is it okay with that? And we can help together, but we don't think we strongly can help yet.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that was the DMM side of things.
Yeah.
And recently you've been handling abstract Japan. How does the role of the community lead and BD professional overlap? What do you think is different?
Yeah. So it's also difficult question too. Building trust-based relationship is a common factor, I think. However, the key difference lies in whether the focus is B2B or B2C, and the frequency and manner of communication also differ significantly, I feel. And as an BD, like I primarily interacted with people at in-person exhibitions with relatively few meetings outside those events. On the other hand, as a community lead, I engage in daily consistent communication online. This difference in communication style is notable, and I need to figure it out. How should I talk with them?
So going back to the BD role for a little bit, what kind of skills or qualities should people have or develop to become a successful BD professional?
Yeah, so first of all, like I don't think myself as a successful BD professional yet, but I believe the following skills are the beneficial. And the first one is memorability. So when meeting when we join the conferences, we meet tons of people, and at that time it's needed to be remembered by the other one. That's why, like, if you can leave the strong impression, it's good. And also trust building. So once you connected with people, like you need to make a trust relationship with each other. Then like we can have a like long-term relationship with them. And also matchmaking. And when we build a connection, like we relationship, like we need to help them. And basically, like people want the like good collaboration with the good project. So if we can think about the good matching about the collaboration, the project each other, and its good skills. And lastly, stamina. So when you join the conferences, as you know, like we have to talk from early in the morning till late at night, and it keep going maybe 1 week at most. So yeah, so we have to be ready to hustle before the conferences.
Yeah, stamina is really important.
Yeah.
This is a side question. Is there anything that you prepare or do for memorability, like when you first engage with someone?
Um, so the good thing about me is Japanese people don't go abroad so much, so it's easier to be remembered. And also, I try to have an interest in the people. Then I have many questions to them, and if we talk, like it's easier to remember the person who are interested in you, right? That's why like, I'm trying to have the interest too.
So asking like good questions would be like the way to get
Mm,
remembered.
I think so.
That's a great tip. And could you share like a moment during your time as a BB when you felt really challenged or something happened that you really remember until today?
So it might be a bit different, but introducing the online crane game, Bounty Hunters, was a remarkable experience. So DMM were managing the gaming platform, and we have to bring some games on the platform, and Bounty Hunters is one of them. And so I met them via the influencer friend, and I connected with my team and made a decision to work together. so afterwards, like we could have like cross beneficial relationship with them because like if we exhibited it at the event, they can have show their playing game on the booth, and the people like visitors can play the game, and it's good way to promote our booth and also promote their games. It's really good relationship. So I feel this is the best collaboration, I thought. And also like as a like partnership side, so if we have a game studio which won't be on a platform but still have a collaboration with them, and if we have the crane game and the project we want to work with has an NFT, we can make a collaboration. So this is simple and easy to proceed way. So that's why we were really happy to have them on a platform, and we were like, in a way, like utilize them too.
And you're working at a renowned Web2 company, right? And as a community lead, it may be very different, like the environment may be very different. What does that feel like Web2 space and Web3 space?
Yeah, so I feel it get more essential to establish my own value beyond the company. So as DMM has a significant number, like we have 41 million members or 2.5 billion US dollar annual sale, and it attracts people to listen to me. But so of course, like Abstract is also well known, and it's hot project, but it's not well known like DMM. So I need use my trust or like my brand to make get more attraction to Abstract. That's why like I feel I need to make my brand more. So this is a kind of new challenge to me right now.
So you're like this influencer that connects Web2 and Web3 together.
Yeah. So right now I'm trying to gather as many followers as possible on X, and also but the X is just for like many people, but the real connection is the like deep relationship with people. So I try to be sincere to every people who try to talk to me. So then like I can have more like a good brand of mine, I guess.
And with your time, how do you handle time? Because you're like juggling so many things at the same time.
Mm. Yeah, this is a good question.
No sleep.
So I'm morning person, so I can wake up earlier, so I can start the day early. And also I have a stamina, so I can wake up a bit late at night too. Then I keep working, basically.
Right. So just give up sleeping and you'll be fine, right? That's a great tip.
But the good thing, so from right now, so I work for Web2 as the main job, and I work for Abstract as a side job. And I have to take care, like separate the time. Well, otherwise I will, like, I don't work for one, or I don't work for one. So from now on, I will think about how to deal with, well, better.